Hello, welcome back. Okay, let's jump right on in. Let's get started. Kazuma. Ooh, he's nervous too. I'm sorry, Ryunosuke. I have nothing more. Well, if you'll excuse me now, I really must be leaving. No, not so fast. Not yet.
Hold it.
Hold it. Oh. Who is that? Oh, we forgot about her. Please wait. Isn't that... What is the meaning of this? Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba. Oh, it must be like his daughter? Judicial assistant to the defense. Mikotoba? In my darkest hour, with nothing left to go, she appeared like a bolt of lightning. Oh, that's so cute. And in her hand she carried a small package, wrapped in a furoshiki cloth. Wait, what? To be continued? Oh, goodness. Okay, same day. It's 1:14 p.m. We're still in the courtroom. Crazy. Oh, she is so cute too. Well, I understand you are the judicial assistant to the defense, but why this sudden ingress into my courtroom? Huh, a judicial assistant and a woman, no less. The rules state that females are not permitted into this court of law other than to testify. What? That's rude. Oh, she's so tiny. Yes, I fully understand. I ask only for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense. Huh, you're too late, little girl. This trial has already been concluded. 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more. But, Your Excellency, I am most grateful. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with her. She is so cute. And her, like, pink kimono, it's so adorable. Who exactly are you? I'm sorry, there's no time. Please, simply accept this for now. What is it? A report about something? Written in English? It's Giselle Brett's research. Oh. What? The Englishwoman's? After the trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical faculty and borrowed this paper. Oh, she's probably... Maybe she's hiding something that they were studying. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself. Oh no, of course not. It's because she wasn't here. Special characteristics of Ku-rare and its effects on human subjects. Interesting. Ku-rare. What's that? I've never heard that word before. Hey, this is Editing Wendy coming at you to tell you that I mispronounced curare the entire time. It's pronounced curare and not ku-rare. But anyway, let's keep watching. Yeah, me neither. I don't know what that is. Time's up. The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom. There was too little time for me to read it in detail, but I've summarized what I could on a note just inside the cover. If you think it could be valuable, please cast your eye over it. This is wonderful, thank you. Giselle's report has been entered into the court record. Nice. Goodbye then, and good luck. Oh my god, she's so cute. You have had long enough, counsel. We cannot detain our English guest any longer. I ask the prosecution and the defense now one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but... The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency. Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our very last chance. Yes, I know. Oh, his slaps are getting, like, more confident, right? Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. That look. The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. What? Well, Miss Brett? Yes, Your Excellency? If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time. I'll have to politely... That's right. Put your foot down. You're the boss here. Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems I wasn't clear. I realize it was phrased as a question. However, it's not, it's a demand. I must ask you to treat that as an order. That's right. I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. My apologies, dear lady. So, counsel, what is this new evidence that demands the court's attention? Okay, first, we're going to examine it. Alright, synopsis. A poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South America. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Special characteristics, effects. Instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Dude, right here. Written right here. By Giselle herself. Route of entry. The above-mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. So it probably entered through the burn mark on Dr. Wilson's wrist, right? Practical applications. Practical applications of a poison, you know? Oh, yeah, okay. It can be used as an anesthetic. Due to its ability to render the human body paralytic, it's believed that the toxin could have application as an anesthetic. However, a solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. Huh. I wonder if that's linked to his dental appointment? I mean, maybe not, I don't know. But I'm pretty certain that this is what he was poisoned with, for sure. Okay, let's go back, and then we'll present this. Yes. Boom. Miss Giselle Brett, we understand you are studying under Dr. Wilson at Yume University, doing research. Research, by sheer coincidence, perhaps, into a deadly poison? What? Poison? Where are you going with this, counsel? A toxin known as coup rare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death. Okay, what could he possibly have to say? What complete and utter nonsense. Coup rare, you say? I've never even heard of it. Yeah, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have done. What do you mean? I mean that you wouldn't have heard of coup rare before for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. It doesn't exist? Yeah, it's like from South America. No matter what tests the police can do for toxins, they never identify coup rare. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What? What? Order. Counsel, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report authored by the visiting research student from England, Kure has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? Yeah, their Englishman arrows. The report states that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle, and it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with Kure suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brett? She's so guilty. Okay, that's enough. Trumpery. These aspersions are utter trumpery. To start with, if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other diners would have surely noticed. I mean, not necessarily true. No, it's... What do you say to that, Inspector? Well, he doesn't know. Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean, the other way around? The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that Kure was used. Explain yourself, counsel. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration. In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move. That's hideous. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly Kure poison. Oh my gosh. And you're suggesting that this bottle, counsel, actually contains this terrifying poison? This is all very convenient, isn't it? A hitherto unknown poison for which there is no means of testing? What a happy tale for the defense. If I may, all these facts, you think you're so clever, but you... Oh, there she goes again. It is you who must be taught. Oh my gosh. Dear lady, I'm sorry. So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it? Okay, that's very presumptuous. What? You steal another's honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discovered them? I'm appalled. What a loathsome act. Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime? That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree? That's right. I like that. Enough of this. I, for one, refuse to accept it. The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. How is it breaking the rules? What's so funny? Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Brett? May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? Oh, watch, she's gonna drink it. Well, yes, I don't see, why not? Oh yeah, she's gonna drink it. Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little island boys. Sorry? To an English woman such as myself, this whole affair is a farcical comedy. Your little police games and these foolish courtroom antics, it's laughable, really. Wow, she is so bold in her insults. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers! Oh, are we gonna see her face? Oh no, I guess not. Wait, what are you doing? It's a little flat. No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair. Oh, wow. And then she just dies in front of us. Goodness. Whatever is the matter? You all look quite stunned. He's super stunned. Oh, he's angry. So, no coureur. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? You look quite incredulous, little boy, but of course. That's the simple truth. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venue. Most kind. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency. The judge is still stunned. Yes, Miss Brett. I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries. Ah, yes, dear lady. We are most gratified with all the assistance you have given. Oh no, it's not over yet. This doesn't make sense. There had to have been poison in that bottle, so how did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale? I don't understand it. Well, I suppose if nothing else, this little Far Eastern charade will make for interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London. Okay. There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have keeled over dead. Come on, Ryunosuke, we have all the clues now. That bottle of water. I don't think it contains a poison. I think he got poisoned at the dentist's office. Okay, because it was used as an anesthetic in Europe, right? And he was anesthetized at the dentist. So, it contains no poison. As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle. What? Why, Ryunosuke? Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. Sometimes your unadulterated naivete really astounds me. But sometimes it's in need of a good staining. Until it's as dark as your uniform in the ways of the world. I don't know what that means. Oh, is that what this color is supposed to represent? That was a guileless ending to a promising line of inquiry counsel. Oh no! For which you will be penalized. This whole trial is poisoned. There has to have been poison in that bottle. Doesn't there? Wait. Oh no. But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have keeled over dead. Come on, Ryunosuke, we have all the clues now. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see. No, we can't present anything. So it has to contain poison. maybe she has an antidote because she does the research. The culprit did put Coup-Rare poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refuses to change its position. You're serious? Yeah, we're like changing our minds. Fool, are you blind? There's no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking the water from it. That's right. Which rather complicates your argument, I think. And I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly? Yeah, maybe I got it wrong. I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the court record somewhere. It has to be. Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? Ooh, okay. It can't be that medical report card. No, maybe not that. Let's examine this one more time. Maybe we can just present this? Oh, here we go. Okay, the above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound. So it can't go into effect by just drinking it. Okay, we'll present this again.
Yes.
The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's own research report.
Objection.
That's not a valid explanation. No? Providing evidence? After all, we don't speak English. That report is utter gibberish. This prudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone, honest. I'm just reading Susato-san's notes. That's really funny. I can't read it, so obviously we can't use this evidence. I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. You will direct us to the pertinent section, counsel. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to this riddle? Practical applications. Oh wait, no, maybe, oh no, I think I messed up. It's written right here under practical applications, I think. Oh no, it's not that one. Well, think about it. You want to know how the poison can be drunk without it taking effect. That's a practical application of the poison's use as a drink, maybe.
Objection.
You'll have to do better than that. Oh no, I think I messed up. I shudder to think how we'll fare. No, dang it. How we'll fare in the 20th century if we're led by the likes of you. Oh no, we have 2 chances left. Oh, I'm nervous. What? Read properly. Oh, sorry. Thanks for the concise advice. Something that explains how the Englishwoman could have taken Coup-Rare with no ill effects. I'd better reread her research paper and see if I can spot anything. You don't have any more of a clue about that English tome than I do. It's completely inextricable. I concur. This report is too extensive. Okay. No, I got this. Okay, which section? Okay, let's see. Let's just double check because we only have 2 chances left. Special characteristics. Okay, there it is. Boom. We got it. We got this in the bag, guys. No sweat. We've been hearing a lot about this Coup-Rare poison, and it's left me curious about something. Oh, Counsel? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of the arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Oh, that's a really good point. Yes. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, Council, no, that would be madness. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. Oh, she's nervous. She's fucked, okay. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When Kuru enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Miss Brett, you authored this research. You knew Kuru's special characteristics, and you knew that would make that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. Exposed. Ooh, she's getting pissed, you meddling little... Rapscallion! Is that a real swan on her head this whole time? Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? A lawyer? All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure, but I fail to see how it... Ooh, she's pissed. So the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book that you wrote, though, so who's insulting who here? But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Another one? No way. Flaw. As even your brain has managed to deduce, Kuru is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric sucus. His face. Oh yes, well of course. Gastric suckers? What are they? Gastric suckers. So if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? Yeah, I guess, yeah. But it entered through his burn. Okay. Miss thing. Good gracious. That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand. No. Yeah, okay, so what's the point in, like, doing the whole charade of drinking it then? Order. Order in the court. Order! The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest... Yes, this Kuru poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that. That is a terrifying hat. Oh no, what's happening? What is this welling up inside me? I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. Yeah, because you're wrongly accused of a crime, so it's probably adrenaline. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey.
Objection.
Oh my gosh. Was that his first objection? I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett. Oh my god. How dare you use that tone with me? You know very well that there is no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive but Dr. Wilson is dead. Ooh, he's getting so confident. I'm so proud of him. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence, as we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the courier? Let's see. Where can we find it? Ooh. Would we use the report again? I don't know. I think we would use the report again because it shows that, yeah, the route of entry, right? Occur when the poison enters the body through a wound. Yeah, let's present with the report again.
Take that!
Ooh. Oh no, did we mess up again? Oh no, I'm sorry, Counsel, but the slipshod manner in which you've tossed that evidence before the court does not inspire confidence. Huh? Listen, Ryunosuke, there's no need to overthink this. We know that courier's toxic effects only come into play when the poison enters the body via a wound. Right, so that can only mean that when Dr. Wilson drank his glass of water, he must have had a wound somewhere that let the poison in. Exactly. So we need some evidence that would prove the professor had a wound inside his mouth. Oh, when he went to the dentist. Oh, so not through the burn. Duh. Okay. Okay. Got this. Medical report. Oh, let's check let's examine this then. This is clearly a record of some kind of medical treatment, and there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction with the use of anesthesia. Extraction, so he had a tooth out. Yes, it sounds like just before he went for lunch, Dr. Wilson had to have a decayed tooth removed. They probably used laughing gas so he couldn't feel anything. It's the latest medical advancement in the West. Yes, I've heard people talking about this new idea of anesthetic. It's impossible to imagine not being able to feel pain, though. There's a cautionary note at the end from whoever wrote it. It says, no food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure with anesthesia while anesthesia wears off. It has to be this. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, dude, it has to be this. Present this. There we go. As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. A fatal difference? Yeah, one of them's dead. Oh, wait. The toxic effects of courier are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water? Inside? Yeah, inside his mouth. Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Oh, that's right. Oh, he's getting so confident. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. It was all a plan. So that's it. You use that knowledge to orchestrate this. That's right. We're getting there. We're chiseling away. Here she goes. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are all so puerile. What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. What is she doing? You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. No, I mean, it could just Slip. Oh no. Oh dear, how careless of me. Oh my god. That is obvious obstruction of evidence. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. Okay. What is it? What just happened? It's the Englishwoman. She just smashed that bottle in the Supreme Court. What a terrible blunder. Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much water from that broken bottle as possible at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you, it will soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. Oh my god. What a sleaze. What a snake. You won't get away with this. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. You... So despicable, are you kidding? And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? Oh, of course, of course. You're referring to this photographic print, I presume, dear lady? That's right. And really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So, of course, the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy.
Objection!
No, you killed the victim that day, using Kurare, and then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Oh wow. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. That's completely true. A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly. And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Whoops. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now... Is she really going to get away with it? I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.